Kid Rock is he's terrific. He came to the convention. He knocked everybody out. He was fantastic. He's a great guy. He's just a great guy. He's popular, very popular.
Oh, so he's a real dirt serpent. He's a freaking legend, you know.
Yes. Gets up there and he rants and he does his thing, and he's not necessarily, I'm sure his advisors go crazy, but he's not, reading off, he doesn't have.
Kid Rock is one of his advisors. You know? I love Kid Rock. I don't know if every advice of his is the best, but now some of it is, that's for sure, but some of it may not.
Leverage to try to convince the Chinese to crack down on fentanyl manufacturing, because if you get it at the source, right? That's, I think, really the way to address it.
Well, there's fentanyl in half the bookshelves they make over there, dude. You put half the dictionaries, and that bitch will give way. I've seen
an asthma society of America.
They hated Mustangs.
Because of that.
Come on.
No,
if you get a Mustang, you got a chance with the ladies. But if you just with asthma, dude, it's
it's not a good selling.
Asthma has one speed, dude.
How did you get addicted? How did
I would just do cocaine? That was really That's
down and dirty.
Yeah, and it was.
But you don't anymore?
I do it anymore, man. And I'm not.
Is it too much? Too much to have?
Some of the stuff started to get a real rattle in it too. I don't know where we were even getting it from in this country, but yeah, it started to make me feel like I was a mechanic. It starts to become more interesting. Like the last woman we had on, like trains cats around the country.
Really?
With a traveling cat circus.
That's pretty amazing.
So that's who you're following up, you know?
That's way more interesting than a politician, man. That's
you know where you are, you know?
Polluter than we are right now.
Oh, yeah, dude. They all smoke, too. A lot of Chinese people. Yeah, that kid that's on that bicycle or whatever, he smoked 11 cigarettes. Dude, I was in a meeting. Some guy had a fish hook stuck in his freaking cheek, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, yeah.
Man.
But he had 2 weeks clean.
Yeah. He'd either had a really bad night or a really good night. Both. Jesus.
Who knows what happened? God dang. It's just like, all right, dude. Catch and release, brother. Catch and release. He probably had tried to come across the border. Dude, I would hate to have a real long wiener if you have a cat. That would be the
dangerous.
It would be dangerous.
Talk about it.
Oh, yeah. But you'd have to put a little bell in it or something.
You would. And a feather.
Yeah. Dude, I used to work at this restaurant, and one of my coworkers, he's like, man, I hate seeing bananas foster on the menu. I was raised in a foster home, and it makes me sad. Not ridiculous.
Well, yeah.
Just to equate like bananas foster being raised in a foster home, I was like,
you could fix it right now. Don't, do whatever you're doing to you, and she won't talk to anybody. She won't be interviewed.
She's welcome to come on. I would love to get to talk to her.
She'd be very exciting. Actually, you could make her exciting. Yeah, I think so.
Said she's a good roller skater. That's what I heard.
And I probably went into the Marine Corps. I was pretty whiny, pretty resentful kid, was pissed off at my mom, was pissed off at all these other people because I didn't have the things that I thought I should have. And then eventually, when I was much skinnier, much better looking.
Yeah. The Marine.
That's right.
Ozempic, dude, for what are often labeled as conspiracy theories, but then often end up being truth just because, or not often, but yeah, often end up being truths, or having realness to them because the news media isn't even, it's like they all just go down these same similar paths, and it's not, it doesn't even feel real anymore. I mean, the fact that you and I are talking is wild, it's fucking wouldn't talk to me.
But was he squeezing you because he was happy?
He was happy.
Okay, so this wasn't like a...
So I was smiling, dude. My smile hit, okay, good. The more he squeezed the edges of my smile, you could hear him ding against my earlobe. Squeezed me as much as somebody could be squeezed. His wife is not doing well if that guy has a wife, right. I'll tell you that.
Race is like the Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. I mean, they're good. They make it look good. I mean,
we call it the Irish flu.
Previous people were terrible.
Yeah.
Every time you do a thing, you'd be red flagged. They'd put up a red flag. Every statement you made, you'd be red flagged.
It's almost like, it's like when you have a babysitter and they don't want to have any fun.
Yeah, right.
That's kind of the vibe I got.
Yeah. People get injured. People get injured at sporting events. It's crazy.
I thought that for a second, I thought you were describing a wedding in that. Dude, that's what I thought for a second. So.
We've had some of those too. Yeah.
Of the population, but it's 50% of the unsheltered homeless.
And unsheltered homeless means homeless that don't have a place to sleep.
It's people who are on the sucks,
like freelance,
or they're in shelter. They're
like free range. Well, it's just wild that they can do that. It's almost like I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to get an apple, right? I'm going to eat it. And then after I eat it, you're going to tell me how much it costs.
You got it. That is
and they're like 400. Is it from the Garden of Eden? You know, like,
but it's
where
even
is
worse. You're exactly right.
Now that would be a good Dave Portnoy thing where he does one bite to hit a coon with a bite, you know?
Have you ever seen a raccoon eat? You never gave him any, did you?
Oh, I pulled up on them and they're always like,
yeah, right with their
the gayest one is the one in the recycling bin. He's always like, at least the other ones are in the trash. There's always that one that kind of wanders up from the recycling bin and he's wearing like a negligee or something. You're like, what the f has that one been doing? You know?
Some kid run up. He was like a 19-year-old kid. Run up from behind me, and it had been raining a lot that day, and he had like he'd taken a chunk of mud out of the ground and shoved it in my mouth. I mean, this is what these sports rivalries are built around is moments like this. But
that's insane.
I guess won 4 years.
That's reforestation.
That's right.
If the Democrats make rules that say I cannot win, you know, and then they complain about me running somewhere else, it's like it's like a guy who murders his parents and then throws himself on the mercy of the court because he's an orphan.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to get public sympathy for a problem that they create.
I hate when I see Bananas Foster on the menu. You know, that's how it goes. Now I see what you're saying. It's almost like they're playing two cards that are trying to do different things, but one of them kind of concedes that there's some truth in the other.
Like a lot of my friends, they look at people as like, where did you go to school? What do your parents do?
Yeah.
You know, what job do you have? What credential do you have? I've never had that. Right. And so when people like talk about politics or policy, they'll be like, oh, well, this person has a PhD. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Now, they may be smart, but I care about
PhD's only 3. Doesn't even spell it.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't care about, about the letters.
Contacted me and said through a friend and said, you know, I can get $10 million for you fast. And,
Dang.
I met him in my hotel and I
Was those consolidation credit cards?
No, it was just a guy who, you know, he was an attorney who had a lot of clients.
Oh, okay. Private deal. So sad that somebody, I mean, this is ridiculous to say probably, that somebody can't, you know, you can't even do cocaine in this country anymore, you know? And that seems like a crazy thing to say. And don't say that. Don't say that. But I said it. But yeah, but don't say that anymore.
I'm gonna that line. That's gonna after the end though, man.
I can do a little blow. I can drink, but other than that, I'm totally. It's a modified
Shepard Smith. That's what I want.
Funny, but I'm not going to comment on it beyond that.
That's fine. No, and no dig to Shepard. I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
No, just a legend in a lot of circles from a lot of friends of mine from different colleges.
How do you know all this,
dude? It's easy. You just be alive and you just pay attention. The video with the skydiving. Did y'all really skydive in it?
No, I would never skydive in my life.
Really? Oh, you go down quick.
Bungee jump.
I remember the first time I went to a black doctor, right? To a doctor. And I'd never been to a black doctor. I never even thought about it, right? And I went in and it was a black doctor and I was like, oh, man. Yeah. Like, is he going to know what's wrong with me?
Bro, that sound like some racist.
Dude, I got a blowjob from Jared from Subway's sister one time.
Shut the fuck up. Why?
Huh?
Was it 5?
I mean, I would say I was probably about 5.
He's a pedo, you know.
Oh, I see.
Ran in the family or what?
I mean, I had a pretty small wiener at the time, but I was young, you know. I had that 4-inch round on me. They discontinued. Yeah. Remember that bread? They scared getting high around dangerous animals. That's one of my big things. You know, I would have sometimes trouble smoking with the brothers when I was young because a lot of if we got high, it was just made me too nervous. Man, I had to get out of my own car and leave everybody in there one time because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Damn. I always wanted to get shot.
Huh?
Always wanted to, just to feel what it, just in my leg or something. I never wanted to take something in the chest, you know?
Careful what you wish for, dog.
Yeah, take that part out, bro. I'd be alive.
No, leave it in there.
Still.
Oh, you gotta go talk to the man up there. Yeah, I was just having a good time. I ain't really mean that.
Yeah, that's true. I need to bring
Blair. You remember Blair? Did you ever meet Blair?
Oh, yeah.
Flooring with him and shit when we first
Playing tile down?
Yeah.
Big Xanax?
Oh, yeah. Oh, fluorine is a gateway drug.
Like a damn gazoon tight.
Oh, yeah.
All the sports gloss.
Oh, I'm sweating like a sneeze stuck in a thick bitch. You feel me? I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I'm creating havoc, man. I'm fucking dripping.
Yeah, what's dripping?
Dude, I'm dripping like an Icelandic stripper, bro, in a sunstorm, dog. I'm fucking leaking over here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna ever go to prison or not. Now, yeah, you know, overall, I would hope I didn't.
Yeah.
But don't try me.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
You know, whatever opiates we can get, fentanyl, patch.
Oh yeah, people will do pickleback when you get it. People will do like, what do you do, bro? Dude, they have Halloween in like the hood or whatever. Do they have Halloween in the hood or?
Yeah, there's Halloween everywhere.
Oh,
It's dangerous though.
Really?
I mean, Halloween is a night you can get away with doing crime because everybody wearing costumes and masks and shit like that. So, you know.
Yeah, you can't have a police line. Fuck Dracula and go. But anyway, we're at the funeral of the guy that died, and the last name is his name was Nathan Digger, right? And so I had to make a speech in front of all these people, and it was like, man. I don't know if I can say this right now, but I was like, man, this is the best digger we ever had in the whole world. Room full of black folks who I didn't know any of them. And Drewski and them are in the back just howling, bro. And I'm just having to I had to do it like 15 times.
Or they'll say, I've been listening to you guys since y'all started. I've been a fan since 2012.
Since I was 7th grade, and now they're 20-something.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Some of them still in 7th grade too, bro. No disrespect, dude. Hey, bro, I did 5th twice. Yeah. We've been in there, bro. We've all done it.
Once you following and once I got a cult following, people love me.
It's crazy. Dude, there were times when I even would I'll be like, there was a little while, I'll be honest, I didn't love you anymore, bro. And then I re-loved you.
So, bro.
Like, you could be twice, man. Like, how much, that's how, you know what I'm saying, though? That is how, I think that's a sense of attraction that you have. I remember getting so much ointment, and I would pack it around my wiener because it would, like, I just exhausted its use so much. And I would get, like, all that Neosmith.
Are you being serious?
Oh, 100%. All around it because it would hurt. You know? I mean, Louis C.K. was on here, and we talked about that, about imagine if you had a friend that was your wiener, and you just kept fucking, every time he was around, you just kept fucking shaking him around until he spit up all over. He did it, and then everybody's like, let him rest. And you're like, nah, fuck, get him back up.
Oh my God.
Because we did a bunch of LSD one time, and we went to the Waffle House, right? They had a Waffle House in our town, so we went there, and we was all, you know, we was squirreling, bro. We was, you know, like that. And they had a gay gentleman that worked in there, and he was the waiter. And we'd never met a gay dude before. We'd heard about him, but we'd never met one. And we were laughing so hard, he thought my buddy was choking, right? So he starts doing a Heimlich maneuver on my buddy, bro. And we fucking howling. I've never seen nothing like it, bro. Town, a lot of the sisters, they got a little bit pregnant.
Early,
Yeah, we didn't even know. We thought a lot of them just got kind of thick or whatever. One summer or whatever. And then we were like, damn, everybody's thick all of a sudden.
Everybody got that baby.
And everybody then they all had a baby. Yeah, they had a lot of them babies in our area. I remember they busted a mall Santa in Terrytown. 100 somas on them or something.
Shout out Big Terrytown. How many Terrys they named it after them? It's crazy.
Hey, bro. Hey, Terry will get your flooring. Some dudes, they put flooring on the ceiling. Like, this dude put flooring on everything. They'll floor your yard in Louisiana, bro. They don't give a fuck, dude. They'll floor a baby crib. Down, bro.
Have you seen Alien?
I never have.
You know somebody who seen one?
I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You seen a UFO?
No. You seen it? That's the thing. And I think black people would see them more often because they're black people outside a lot. Yeah, dude. He used to live not far from Juvenile, and he chased a woman down the street one night in our neighborhood.
Oh, Jesus. We just gonna say she did something wrong.
Oh, I'm assuming she did. Yeah. And we can probably take that out. I don't want to hurt the guy's feelings. I don't know if that's still pending either. Yeah, dude. Well, it's funny because sometimes when you go to rehab and shit, people will pack a bag, and the most thing they put in there the most, bro, underpants. Almost like it's important, but it's like, bro, at least help me.
I was like, I'll figure the rest out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You'll see somebody in rehab wearing like underpants as a shirt.
Bro, I went to like Target before I went to rehab and just bought all cozy, comfortable clothes.
Bunch of onesies.
Yeah, he would do.
I remember I saw a man cream out on a video, and I was, there's no way, it must be a special effect or something.
Yeah.
And so I remember, doing myself like that, just genie in my little lamp, dude, and goddamn, brother. I mean, just Somebody wished for damn semen. Yeah, it was 60. It's 60 to get to Rochester.
That's smart.
Or FedEx, you mail yourself overnight. Swamp Pebbles or whatever y'all buying now. Oh, bro, they'll have a tilapia flavored perk out here. In New Orleans, they don't give a shit, bro. You'll have a fucking pecan crusted Zan bar out here, bro. You're like, what the fuck? Everybody wants to be a chef. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, praline Adderalls. Yeah.
You'll have a bag of chaw grilled some. This is crazy, dude. They got that soothsayer gas on.
Do I want to smoke that? The relatives back there, you want to smoke?
That's true. I mean, I guess if you owe somebody some money, maybe you just let them be where they're. We all went into jail. I got locked up with this one kid, this one dude who kept taking his shirt off and screaming that he wasn't a homosexual, you know? And I didn't accuse him of being a homosexual. You know, I think he, like he thought if you went to jail that you were going to be a homosexual, you know, and it's like, I was like, I'm not being homosexual, so you're good, dude. Chill, bro. And he kept taking his. I think he was trying to trap me like a dude, like a gay. Obviously, when cousins get together, things can get crazy. Yeah. And you might get one of Lord's remixes out there. Yeah. Or disabled, they call out here in America. Yeah. Mentally disabled. Yeah. Autism, Amishism. I'm sure you guys are seeing. Somebody will just raise a barn with their eyes, you know, just put a nail through a 4x4 with their sheer, just, you know, with just the blink of an eye.
Yeah, you know, I had to take a pill, just calm myself down.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah. I had a couple of pills just to get through a tough episode of Cops before.
Oh, you know, I mean, this is true.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. When I was young, they had a kid in my neighborhood who used to make me bury his duty in his yard for him. Or I couldn't play with it. He would shit in his yard and I had to bury it. You know? And I did it, man. I just did it, man. I fucking did it, dude. His mother was a librarian. I thought she was a nice lady. And he died, actually. He drove a bass boat into an embankment in the middle of the night. Damn.
This is a guy who tracks every single shooting that occurs in Chicago by the minute, where it occurs, by race and time.
He's like the Santa of bullets. How does he get it all done? Yeah, dude. I remember when I used to go over to rich people's houses, my buddy Jeff would steal. He had a whole collection of silverware. And we were poor. So it was like everybody was rich. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We knew people, if you had a fucking front door, bro, you had a little bit of money, you know? So like Jeff has silverware from everybody, dude. And then if I went over to rich people's houses, a lot of times I would pick my nose when they weren't looking and feed a fucking booger to their dog. You ever roll up on some people and they're just yacked out of their brain, bro? And it's that late night hour, you know, maybe there's some hookers lurking or something there myself. So I'm just wondering I've never had it where the cops show up, you know?
Yeah, and, you know, especially in Louisiana, humid.
Oh, bro, if you leave a baby in the yard for 30 minutes, bro, I'd have algae on one side.
Yeah, yeah. You know, living in a bad neighborhood, not finding a job, getting beat up by a gang is not asylum. It may be a rough life, but they're
right. That's a Wiggers kind of. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I was one.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah. Well, but they started at the mall.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like back in the day, if you needed a Wigger or you needed a ginger, you went to Lids.
I just called out my whole life right now. I love Lids.
Oh, Lids is the definite place for you to roll up and see what was kind of wiggering around the area, you know?
Oh, yeah. On Facebook Marketplace. Make $13.
Oh, yeah, dude. You could fucking sell you on that bitch, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he can't read, he's still teachable, you know? You'll fucking, somebody will buy that bitch in an hour on there, bro. You go and find your ex-wife on the bitch,
exactly.
Boy. You can use barrettes on there if you want them, bro. Barrettes.
This is another woman that I gave CPR, going back to more CPR stuff, and she ended up vomiting in my mouth. So I vomited immediately when I came up off of her on top of her. But it was just traumatic, man. The whole thing was just...
Well, yeah, I'm sure. She vomits into you, you vomit into her. I mean, I think that's...
honor.
Yeah, that's a wedding in some countries, I feel like. I don't know what some of the rituals are.
Yeah.
I think if you're in like Laos or something, that you guys are... Because I remember they had like a neighbor when I was growing up that they had like a shit line and just went off into the woods. And it would and then at a certain point, I remember we ran back there. And when you're kids, you don't know, you think it's like a little river, like a little lake or something.
So gross.
And so, yeah, people are jumping around, skipping rocks off of shit. Like just, you know, making little boats. We used to make little school boats and like push them out into like this like kind of duty canal. Just,
hey,
I mean, you're a kid.
Don't run from the Border Patrol. They'll feed me and I'll be back in Mexico in a couple hours and I can start, a couple more days. And you would catch sometimes We can talk stories here later, but
started getting more aggressive.
They started getting more aggressive.
Started getting more aggressive.
Yes.
Maybe they were a little Easy E or something.
It could have been, yeah.
Yeah, dude, one time I had to take a driver's ed or whatever, and they had the dude over there. Yeah, I think the car I was in was like it was a Toyota Tercel, bro. And the trunk was missing, I remember, in the dude's car. Yeah, and I remember driving that just out of sheer fear. Like, this guy's out of his fucking mind, you know? And he'd pop the brake and kind of smile at me and shit. I'm like, this dude's fucking flirting with me. I'm trying to learn, you know? And this dude's trying to, you know, touch out or whatever. No, you were a narc? Yeah. Dude, they would always accuse people of being narcs when I was young.
Yeah.
I remember one time, like, we went in the woods to smoke some weed or something, and right when I went to, like, hit it, like, I breathed out for some reason, or, like, kind of sneezed, or, like, coughed, and it blew all the weed out of the bowl and just onto the ground. Fucking narc. You know, people call me a narc. I think somebody fucking hit me in the back.
Yep. Where does the line differ between if you're Amish and you just straight up supposed to be at the house, you know, like using chalk and just eating butter, you know, out of each other's hat, where you're supposed to be able to like go to public park and go to like non-Amish events?
I know some Amish like go to Def Leppard concerts, and when they're like,
and the Amish, they really feel that. You can really feel your barn raised when you hear that.
Oh yeah, but like that stuff we only do in the weekend.
Hell yeah.
So we met with him back in 2022 and showed him this is what's happened, what's going on. There was a lot of jaws dropping, like, oh my gosh, didn't realize this. So they kind of knew.
How can you not? How can you not know what's going on? That's why. How do you have no? Like, I don't even know what's going on, and I know what's going on.
But people get these things wrong, man. You never.
Oh yeah, you see somebody raking dirt all the time, and you usually yell a slur at him out the way if you're me.
I was 21 years old and I was making like $60,000 a year. You know, for a 21-year-old dude, I was big pimping, dude. I was huge, and I
shooting bullets in the air and damn catching them, dude.
And I didn't like working music because so many people shoot guns in the air and all kinds of stuff like that. And I remember I went on a call.
A lot of it's Mexican people. I'm not saying any, and whites.
Okay. Now in Louisiana, they know you as the coroner. Just, you know, it's too hard to break down medical death investigator versus coroner or coroner's office.
It's too hard to break down a good oyster dressing recipe over there for somebody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You put too much information on somebody in Louisiana, they're gonna start punching.
That's right.
Is there a lot of lesbianism like in the cafeteria culture? I feel like a lot of female not inbreeding or whatever, but like inbreeding, I guess, basically.
Let's just say there's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to say there's a little bit of everything.
Some of them, their husbands have been mean to them, and then they would fall in love after. So it's like male-induced lesbianism.
Right, I get it, yeah.
So they're doing animal vasectomy out there on the landfill.
Anything to keep the population down.
Fucking nut Grinch. He just rolls up on them. That's fucking unreal, bro.
Dude's sniper deer out in the middle of the landfill and shit.
Fucking sperm Dexter. That dude's out there fucking clipping bucks.
He's selling it too.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, deer semen, dude. I'll fucking get rid of within feet of my home here in Tennessee. Anybody will buy that shit.
Cops are always the first on everything. Because firemen are at the station playing video games, you know?
Yeah, they're having hot dogs. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to date a fireman's daughter, dude. They'd invite me. Anything they were doing, all they were doing, hot dogs.
Best job ever.
Every time, dude. They're like, we're doing this big event. I get to the event, every time, it was 11 dudes sitting down eating hot dogs.
House fires. If there's a house fire, cops are always the first ones on it.
Dude, I'd shoot. If I saw a house fire, I'd damn shoot at it. Yeah, so take me through like an interesting call that's coming in, you know, especially down there in Louisiana. Bro,
yeah.
You know, and people that they couldn't learn the alphabet and they took their own life, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, most people would call me the hardest worker they ever met.
See that, dude? You're like the Joe Rogan of plumbing, because Joe Rogan, I think, is the hard worker that I know.
He is busy.
Dude, I think there's 9 Joe Rogans.
There has to be more than one, because he's in too many places at once.
I have like kind of a daydream where he's going to bring me in a room and be like, hey, I want you to meet these other Joe Rogans. Like, oh, I knew it.
I knew it.
Man.
Started and I did almost 2 years and then switched over to Staten Island and finished my career there. Did 18 years in Staten Island.
Damn, you did 18 years, bro. Thank you for your service, bro.
Yeah.
And you have to go to lunch, dude. What kind of lunch goes with a homicide or a burning? You know, like, I'll have nuggets after a burning, but then at the same time, you still have to eat, right? But it's like, you see fucking Ronnie's having, an 8-pack of nuggets, and it's like, dude, calm down. You fucking had 4 drownings this morning, and you're out here just nuggeting up.
For some people, a ticket's a humongous ordeal.
Oh, yeah, dude. You get a ticket, dude. I remember I got 3 tickets before I went to court for my first ticket.
I actually got my first ticket on the way to being sworn in down LA. It's the first time I ever drove in downtown LA. Even showed the guy the paperwork saying I'm getting sworn in. win, I'm one of you guys. And he still wrote me a ticket.
We got to make those quotas.
Yeah,
They say.
Yeah, they were probably, killing the polar bears or something.
Oh yeah, somebody
Igloos
comes
were
in. They got a fucking some grainy video of a fucking fox doing 2 lines of fucking city ash, and they're like, we can't fucking do this shit. No.
with a sign. Stop burning garbage.
Yeah.
Save
Like,
me.
Yeah, that fox even learned to write, bro. Nobody
Exactly.
asks any questions on this bullshit anymore. Because I've always wanted to find a deceased body. I think a lot of
That's
people
a bucket list of mine. I see them every day, but I've never rolled up on one.
Yeah, huh? It is. Why is that a bucket list thing for people?
I don't know, but it happens often. I had a guy cutting the grass at a rent house and found him.
And did he get any intel, or he just got lucky?
Oh, he just got lucky. He was cutting grass, and boom, he found that.
It's better than some lazy dude who's doing nothing finding a body.
Right.
At least that guy's out there
Right.
doing something.
That lazy person finds a body. You got a question. How'd you find this body?
Right. And my friend Chad got a job after Katrina. They were hiring anybody to be security, right? Because they needed, everything was unsecure. And he only weighed probably 95 pounds or something. He was small. I think he was like a premature baby or something. When he said when they gave him that billy club, it weighed him down so much.
Yeah.
Just because of how strong he was, that after like a week, it had like almost dislocated his hip just walking around. So he had to quit.
And I picked this dude up.
Okay.
Probably 35 years on the job.
Oh, he's been in there, bro.
Come on, kid, you're with me. I'm like, here we go.
Right. He's suddenly setting the stone.
Yeah, he might have been one of the drivers guys where you were at.
He might have been
missing.
one of them.
The way he said it kind of scared me.
I bet if you pluck a hair out of his beard and test it for 9 olds, who knows what back, But yeah.
Bing.
We got, I remember, meat sandwich with mustard, and sometimes you got extra mustard somehow.
I know.
You're like, first of all, I'm a child.
I don't eat mustard in the first.
Mustard is for Polish adults. Let's be honest. And then you gave me more mustard. So that would be scary. You'd always see that one kid that would end up being an alcoholic and he'd be over there just eating the mustard.
Minority chunk of these people that are probably just not doing good. We've seen that in New York City, right? Recently. The migrants that beat up the cops. I mean, those.
Yeah,
we got to get that
dangerous Goldilocks is up there, just running around in the house, eating the honey, able to shoot the bears if they come in, and they don't. It's not even their hunt.
Like the coroner, I had a little Asian girl dressed to the nines with a little suit. Yeah, really pretty little girl. And
just to meet her,
You don't want to deal with the coroner, dude. Those are some.
Are they really pretty sketched out? Some damn Wednesday Addamses, huh?
What area they live in. So I walk into the house, and this was kind of in the country. And the first thing I see is he had Mickey's Malt Liquor memorabilia everywhere. So I said, okay, I like this guy's style. He's a middle-aged guy.
Yeah, he's a Kappa Sig, probably.
Yeah.
Dude, my buddy's dad, when I was growing up, used to get on the roof sometime when he'd been drinking, and he'd let us watch him piss down the chimney, dude.
Down the chimney to come inside.
And then mom, they wouldn't know. We'd sneak up, and then the mom would fucking get so mad.
Oh, yeah.
So they have compactors in the buildings that literally compact these things. And then
could somebody have put a body in one, you think?
You could have put a body in any one of them. I ain't looking.
Yeah.
That other dude is. I could give it.
Oh, that dude's selling femurs on X.
Exactly.
Half
price.
Dude's out there. Yeah.
Yep.
That dude's out there fucking slinging shin bones on eBay.
So what the department does is they'll take a guy fresh out of the academy who can't wait to write some tickets, and they'll throw him on day watch. So now that guy's writing 40 tickets.
Fucking penmanship Henry out there.
Yeah, just doing it, for everything. Yeah.
Everybody has had lunch ladies in their life. A lot of children, really, it goes from like breastfed to bottle fed to being fed by a woman kind of vaguely covered in plastic. And so
you get trick rolled.
And what's trick rolled? Is that thing where somebody sent video or whatever?
No, so trick rolled is a prostitute ends up getting you in a hotel room, either drugs you or steals your money. And
okay, yeah, I thought it was some at a sushi joint too. I'm like, that shit, I like it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just make sure you cook it.
Guy put a Coke bottle in his butt, but it was open. It was an open Coke bottle, but when he put in for the suction, when he tried to pull it out, he couldn't get it out. Oh. It formed a suction issue, so we had to transport this guy to the hospital to have it in the emergency room surgically removed.
Oh man, that'll make you switch to Pepsi, huh? Yeah, Sir Galahad or something. What's the one where they try to pull the thing out?
Yeah, Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, it's like Sword in the Stone. I think there's times where you seem like a guy who probably like watched a video of how to be a guy on YouTube, but I think we all go through, we're all awkward in different ways. You put you in certain environments and you're not at all. You ever been in a pyramid scheme?
No.
I've been in a couple.
Are you talking about multi-level or pyramid?
When I was a child, I got involved. I'd saved up probably most of the money I had, and I got into this thing, and it was a scam. And another time, they had a dude when somebody was selling like glitter mining or something in our area, and they sold a bunch of shares of that shit. And dude, I dated a girl I remember in high school, and her dad was a fireman, right? And I broke up with her, and he fucking made me eat like probably 5 hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
Yeah, just like unlimited Frank.
I'm trying to figure this.
He just wanted to fucking put me through something, you know. And I think putting somebody through bad fucking pork while they're sitting there, you know, a lot for for me when I was a kid. You know, I didn't have a lot of role models, so I think it was a lot.
Or a guy, I don't judge, man, dude.
Yeah, no, I never been in any kind of sex with a man or anything like that, dude. One time, me and this guy was doing a little bit of coke, but thankfully I had to go to the airport. You know, I thought things might have got a little wild, but
I think if you're gay, I think you have a mate. I think it's great.
I think on one hand,
yeah, and it was
that scientifically means you're like good, right? The faster the better. That's how we're programmed.
True. If we were like in the jungle days or something, we would be
move on to the next. That's how it goes.
That's efficiency.
Yeah.
I'd be Elon Bust. Yeah. I'd be fucking.
It's true.
Yeah. So I feel like Elon Musk has like he wants to get on Mars and he wants to like impregnate different planets or whatever he's doing, dude. He's blasting his seed out into the different rocket. You know, he's just out there. You know, he's like the Johnny Apple solar system. You know, but no, God bless 100%. Dude, and yeah, 100%. And I don't know Mr. Musk. I never met Mr. Musk. One time, my buddy Spaghetti at a party, though, dude.
Your buddy couldn't feed himself.
Well, my buddy said he offered my buddy some spaghetti, and my buddy said, "Yeah, I'd like to have some,
only if you feed it to me."
But instead of getting him a plate of spaghetti, he made him some and put it in his mouth, dude.
Does your buddy know Frederick Douglass?
My buddy, I'll say this. My buddy actually is a friend of FDR. Or no, with your buddy, you're just fucking sitting there waiting for a pigeon to come in, you know? The guy's fascinating.
That's some rich people shit, right?
Oh, dude, that is fucking rich, bro. Something fly us, dude. Somebody's fucking gunning it. But we actually had a couple brothers bust grilling up a dove one time, our neighbors, and I never eaten dove, but it was pretty good. But you're probably like you might even be my first Chinese friend. I don't think second. Probably Bobby Lee, denying it, but he'll come around. Yeah, and then I was in Waymo, and it was like, "Do you want to gamble?"
What?
I think it was like sponsored by DraftKings or something. And it was like, "Gamble with me."
In the Waymo.
It's like I bet you $40 you'll never get where you're going, and it was like this seems
as the doors lock, picks up speed.
Yeah, and why are all the Waymos white too? I'm like, this is. I don't know. I just think we got to start to diversify the portfolio. I feel like a little. Like Ric Flair came on here one time and he said he was in a rehab facility for drugs and alcohol. And he looks over one day at lunch and one of the doctors is also in the facility. Yeah, I was like, well, that's definitely, you're at a Hooters, bro. I'm like, you're just at a Hooters.
And she said, I really want to party with Kid Rock. She said she wanted to party with Kid Rock and Hunter Biden. And unfortunately, I haven't made either one of those happen yet, but we'll see. There's a lot of time left.
Wow. I don't know if there's that much time left for either one of those guys, though. That's really.
I never felt what humidity felt like when I landed in Florida. I was like, oh, this feels bad.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, it's funny because I grew up in humid, dude. Like you try to shake somebody's hand, you couldn't even land it because there was just not enough viscosity, just too much lube in a handshake. You'd sit there for 10 minutes trying to land a handshake, you know? Everybody was always dripping, you know, all the time. You always thought they were scared or something, or they were geeked up off a gas station dope or something, but people were it was humid. That's when the .coms, like, yeah.
Man, it was
sandals.com for like 20 million.
Yeah, no, it was insane, right? Yeah. It was insane.
Is it tough to take your wife, and I'm just going to
go for it.
I'm going to say the word really fast just so it's like, so we don't dwell on it, but since you're a billionaire, tough to take your wife on a date like at that, you know, like.
I don't know. No, I think she's pretty chill.
She's a chillionaire. Sorry. There's a horrible niece will like it.
Yeah, there's this common sense thing. It's not a microwave. It's a crock pot up good, but it takes
a long while. Yeah. And then sometimes you realize you look in the thing and you're like, I don't even have this thing plugged in either.
There's that too. Yeah. There's a problem.
You're just sitting there and watching a bowl of cold meat water for 8 hours. So sometimes
sounds like it's from experience.
Man. Yeah. Well, if you don't have a wife, you have a crock.
This is true.
What about the first night you won? What did y'all do? Y'all get high. Y'all didn't get high.
If I did, I would for public consumption.
Dude, you
I did
got
not get
it.
high. I did not get. I mean, I did have a fair amount to drink that.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude,
but-
first time I stayed at a Hampton Inn that had 2 beds, there was double beds in one room. We fucking
I
hit
mean,
it.
you got an excuse to celebrate whenever one arises.
I remember when I got a 3-disc burn, so I could burn 3 at a time. Dude.
Wow. And what those sell for?
I had they were probably $300, $400.
How about the burner? What were you selling the CDs for?
Oh, the CDs for probably 10, but I'd take 8.
And volume out too.
Oh,
If you want 10 of them to give for Christmas presents, I'll set you up.
Were you convene with like-minded mathletes?
Oh, damn, okay. Wow, fucking wizards in the park. A couple dudes fucking fighting over a common denominator in the lobby. That's crazy. But Yahoo bought a lot of things that they fucked up. Can we say that?
You can say that.
Yeah. Or they made some poor choices. I was working at Yahoo. I was working over there doing interviews with folks.
Yeah, I mean, they've bought in a bunch, right? And for whatever reason, they could not get it right for anything, man.
Yeah, they made some poor choices, I think. I mean, hell, they were paying me, so obviously they
Yeah, so they made one smart move.
Yeah.
I do have an underground.
In
a ranch in Kauai. Yeah.
Zucky got that bunkie. It's a good place to hide a little bit of dope, though. That's what I would say, dude. That's what I would do anyway. But
Not that you bow or something like that, but you don't roll your eyes and go, you don't use friend talk at your CEO.
Yeah.
And so you
you
change.
can't run up and tickle them or what.
Well, yeah, that's strange, but yeah.
Did you go to college to be a teacher? I don't know if
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to. You do?
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, teachers. I did. Some of mine didn't go. Some of mine.
Some of yours didn't go to class. Mine didn't either.
Some of mine were in classes with me. Something I said right out of the gate ruined it. That's what my mom said to me when I was. She's like, something you said to me right when I met you really ruined our relationship. And I'm like, when I was what, 11 months old?
Your mom said that?
Yeah, she's just kind of she's she's just a good grudge holder, and she's Midwestern, so she's got a good grip on.
Yeah.
Or these guys that will do these team parlay and every fucking team wins and then you lose the last fucking game on the parlay, right?
Yeah.
And you bet $10 and it would have paid you $10 million if you fucking won.
You spent 2 days watching it. Now your kids are eating fucking coffee. Yeah, that shit is fucked.
Do you think the UFC would be cool if after somebody beat somebody, they had to insert themselves into it?
I don't think so. But I think it was.
But it would be agreed upon before they enter the ring.
Well, I think it'll be a different type of sport. You know.
You think you'd have
You're a
different
fighter?
fighter?
You are a sick fuck, by the
Well,
way.
look, I
your
brought
mind
my
goes.
sick-
I worry about you because your mind goes. I wish I would have thought of that myself. I'm fucking envious in some
Right,
level.
that's what I'm
but-
saying. You don't bring- you
you're
bring-
taking shit up another level here. You know,
Bro, you bring your sick fuck to a sick fuck fight. You know what I'm saying, dude?
And a barista, and she couldn't get a house. And I went, that's been true in every generation.
Yeah.
If you serve coffee and you're in Nashville and you're a dancer.
Yeah, and who's buying Java off a street? To be honest, I'm not saying
I didn't
they-
say I'm a dancer. I didn't have any idea. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I didn't know. But yeah, like who? Also, I guess it would be nice though if a stripper just shows up as a nice cup of coffee.
But no, I don't think. I mean,
Dude, you should be a superhero almost, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Math,
Yeah,
goes along.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Divide these nuts, dude. That's what I tell.
So now every year on our anniversary, we get some mice. Good deal.
Oh yeah, hold on. Definitely a couple of tech emperors are enjoying a couple of mice. You feel me? I think that's very normal. That's very normal to me, dude.
I got a heated toilet seat.
Yeah.
Best thing ever.
Really?
You never had?
Dude, I remember when I first got a clean lady to come once a week. I helped her like the first month. I felt horrible. Yeah.
You got to get a heated toilet. That's like,
bro, I don't want my butt to get used to too many fancy things.
I'm just telling you.
Really?
I'm just telling you. Right.
Trump stays, if the president stays in the White House, where do you stay at?
We stay at a place we call it the VPR, the Vice President's Residence, but it's in the Naval Observatory. So we've got like probably 40 or so acres of completely private space.
In an observatory?
Yeah, and
Damn,
it's
I'm
the
peeping
street.
Tom,
yeah,
huh? Bring
absolutely
me
not.
in, dude.
Keeping Tom on stars.
Dude, I got a small ladder. I'll set that whole
Yeah,
neighborhood.
that's a picture of our house.
Dude, nobody will buy a new bra in that neighborhood without me knowing it, dude. I swear to
Would we be able to simulate something that feels pretty realistic? I mean, probably.
Like, could we be avatars?
Yeah.
For some other thing. Damn, dude. I'll say this: my avatar is a pervert, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's just like, it's gazillions. They're making up amounts of money now.
Yeah, it's a whole
Some
different-
kid told me yesterday it was 65 zillion jerjillions. And I'm like, that's how much it is. I mean, right now it's 34. It's a number that I don't even know. How can you teach kids numbers in school, but you can't even teach them a number that would let them explain the national debt?
Yeah.
point, right? I mean, there were a few quotes that I think are pretty good from some of those books, but
Yeah.
and I put them on shirts. But
have you?
But
E pluribus unum. Have you heard that one?
That's a good one.
What does that one mean? Let's ball out or whatever.
From many one. I think it's talking about how we come together as a people or as states into one union.
It's not like it's going to come out and just slurp you off or something if you're trying to be straight or whatever, and it's a man. I don't even know. Is AI male or female?
I don't think it has a gender.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder if it'll decide one day. They'll be like, hey, I'm Frank,
Well, there are companies that try to program the AI to adopt various personas and.
Oh yeah, I got the Indian GPS guy. Turn right. Dude, I met a dude yesterday in Tennessee. He said he took out an $800 life insurance policy on his bike. I'm like,
$800? That's pretty insulting.
Well, yeah, that's what I felt like. Like, dude, do not tell her that. I was like, she's going to be pissed.
Yeah, this is like...
He's like, well, my truck payment's $7.99 a month, so...
I had one guy walk up to me some night, goes, I want to suck your dick. This is years ago.
Yeah.
He goes, you close your eyes, it all feels the same.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Oh, dude, I'm not gay, but I'll hold it in my mouth till a gay guy gets it. That's something that you would hear sometimes at church.
I really like driving manual transmissions.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
And
I like that type of thing, baby.
It's a good one.
Oh, God, that's nice.
Yeah.
That thing will just shift. That thing will just get shifty out there.
It's good. It's good.
It's got a nice
you
little
want
ass
I
on.
feel like you want your car to have almost as much horsepower as your helicopter. Rule of thumb.
It's probably a rule of a very rich thumb.
Yeah.
Then when you don't have a house payment, dude, I mean, that's $2,000-$3,000 a month.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You got bank to be generous with, bank to be investing.
Yeah, you can take a bath.
You're stacking cash.
You can
man.
relax at your house and get in the
Stacking
bathtub.
cash. That's it. That's the
God,
word,
baby,
yeah.
that's what I want. Damn, I'll buy a dang bird bath and sit in that thing. If I'm debt free, I sit in the front yard in there and dang use some dang soap up.
I used to have dreams I would take my head off, right? Put it in a dryer, like a washing machine, like a dryer, throw a bunch of cocaine in there and put it on fucking permanent press.
You're sick.
dude.
You are a sick fuck.
I should do it.
I never had that dream, and I really want to analyze you when you come on my podcast and get to the bottom of that shit. Got some fucked up shit.
So I've always been like,
You have real intelligence, not artificial. Real.
I think it's probably a mix, but I see what you're saying. You know what I thought of the other day? It was like, what if they had like a Mexican version and it was like, hey, I don't know if that's a good joke or not, but thank you. Nice laugh. I met a girl one time and we watched a Nets game and made love, honestly, and she let me sign her cast, right? And I was like, and we had a great time.
Well,
I think we dated for
Well,
a little bit.
there's no accounting for taste.
Yeah.
But glad
Yeah, I know. Who wants to be a Nets fan?
And were you partying could you party pretty hard or not?
Yeah, I was.
Were y'all doing-
I never used to, but
I was.
Were y'all doing drugs too? Coke?
I'm not a big coke guy. People always think I'm a coke guy. I'm pretty honest about.
I think it's the hair, probably.
This looks like a hair.
The hair looks like I'll find a gram in it, son.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
like a Wall Street
it looks-
guy.
These are women that you're not like attracted to.
Oh no,
Not-
I was best looking man and woman in the whole place. A lot of time. Once I started growing my hair, first of all, because people were like, "Oh, people don't like gay people where you're from," and I was like, "We've been wearing women's haircuts since I was a kid." Okay, you cannot imagine.
We've been cross-dressing forever.
Dude, you know how many
now.
lesbians I've sat next to and gotten my hair cut growing up? Countless, dude. At least 9.
A baby seat.
Oh,
Like
Bobby would get in it. That's the crazy part. Literally, the kid would be on the roof in that little attachment to the baby seat.
Married to a gay man would be fun because there's a feminine energy to him that would be like almost like having a girl.
It's the largest Pomeranian you can have if you're a woman, is a gay husband. Yeah?
Yes.
For my mom, she would get mad that my dad wouldn't spank us. Of course, he's 76 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't really have the physical acumen to be out there swinging paddles. So she would make him chase us around the house, right? Which is so easy to get away from a 76-year-old. alarmingly easy. So what we would do is we'd go under the bed, and then my dad would like get a belt, and he would like get down to the floor. It would take him 30 seconds to get down onto the floor, right? We'd be under the bed, like screaming like we were scared, but dying laughing. And then he would like stroll the belt under the bed, like try to swing it at us. And we would scream as if we'd been hit, even though we had not. We were literally covering our mouths, like just with laughter, you know? We had to pretend like we spanked. So my mom in the next room would be like, oh, they're getting spanked. And then she would cut him some slack, you know? People were throwing rocks at us. There was this kid. Well, there was this one kid, definitely, and something wrong with him. I mean, nothing's wrong with him by our standards. Something's not, you know, God didn't put him down here at 100%. You know what I'm saying? Bill. And, but him and some other kids were throwing.
Charged
It might not have been rocks. It might have been shale stone, but it was still hard enough, dude. It's hard to fuck when people are throwing rocks at you, dude. It's like the Middle East, you know?
Were you in a yeah.
It's like the Gaza Strip.
Did you ever crack that joke about the suit from Spencer's Gifts? What?
Oh, wait, I forgot about that.
What?
When my dad bought me that Beetlejuice suit for that funeral.
The knife in the back.
Oh, dude, my dad had to get me, I didn't tell Nick this. My dad had to get me a suit funeral, and it was like around Halloween or something, and my mom was out of town, so he bought me a fucking, like at a Rite Aid or something, got me like a Beetlejuice fucking suit, like costume, right?
Like,
So-
I remember this is the first time we've like really talked since I've seen you in a while.
Yeah, and we laughed about that in the parking lot.
I was dying.
Yeah.
Like, what's that spider in your pocket?
I remember leaning down often, and it had a knife in the back of the fucking...
And that murder.
Yeah, and the guy... People were like risky moves.
I was fucking dying.
Oh my God, I'm so glad. You are a
You
great
got-
joke writer.
You gotta make that
Because you just, that was
you gotta
such
make
a...
that a bit.
I did it one time and people laughed, and I totally forgot about it.
Why would you forget? I love that burn holes. In the...
Oh, yeah, definitely. It had a flower squirted.
you raise your arms as cobwebs.
Yeah, one of the arms you raised, and it would play the themes from Addams Family. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we can top that.
That's my shit.
Two old spermies didn't.
We could have a kid that's like 60 years old. How great would that be?
Like a yeah. I think
Yeah.
you and I one, yeah.
Oh, amazing. If we gave birth to the first senior citizen. And it's Brian Callen. That would be the best, dude.
Pre or
He would
post
do it.
eyelids.
He would just have a new credit in town. Oh, I was on season 1 of Kalila's Vagina. I saw some images, and you had like a V-cut dress,
Yep.
and it was like about 10% of titty on each side
Yep.
gleaming out.
Yep,
you know, just
gleaming out.
fucking peeking out, boy, and fucking
Yeah, I
you know,
like.
just
I
globing
brought it.
around the side. You know, they split a bad fucking dessert, and you know what I'm saying. She
Why
has
do I feel like this is at Majno's?
it's definitely good, dude.
Where were you picturing? That's
I don't
right.
know, dude.
Why did
but I
that?
told Crystalia that like every angry waiter had a macaroni grill, and he fucking died laughing, even though he'd never been a macaroni grill. That's the power of
Oh, that's
Crystalia.
fucking
He just
amazing.
knows when something is fucking
Yeah, like
accurate.
he just get. Well, I think
Yes.
the more specific, the funnier. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so fucking specific.
Right, and I think when a woman is 30, that you guys start to get that, that leaky faucet syndrome where they always want a plumber to be, we're like, you know what I'm saying? The faucet's always asking for a plumber.
Oh, my
you know?
boss is constantly a leaking.
I can never work out. Just you answered your own question.
But insane, I feel like. I mean, that's
You-
long answer then because I just like, that's crazy. Okay, Bobby could die any day. Can you see if Bobby's alive right now? Is there some sort of tracker? Is this Domino's? Is they do a thing for Bobby? This one girl I knew, like there was so much squirting sometimes. Like I would like check to see if she was okay. Like it was like, it was almost biblical, a couple of chapters of it. It was just like, this is, I felt bad. Like the cat would come around because he thought I'd cut the faucet on. Like just kind of like, I think I just thought this was the only way. And I did hair, and I spit into her hair.
Got it. Oh, right.
Yeah, and I'm not, this is just, look back on it now, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is the only
Now,
way.
if you love a woman, you spit on the front side of their head. yeah. So you weren't that
Well,
far.
now I'll just lick under their chin.
You were close. Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guy did that to me during sex. I would not be able to stop laughing for like 45 minutes.
It's called the Virginia Mud Trail. Have you heard about that? It's okay.
I thought it was the Nantucket wine taste.
Yeah, it's different now. That's when you had a
An
grape.
sleigh ride intersects with something licking your face.
Yeah, that's when you eat grapes out from under somebody's arm. I think. And that's a Marina Del Rey wine tasting.
Very awkward and being like, no boy will ever like me or see me as someone that they would
Really?
want to date.
I could
And then
see
my-
you as that breadstick. I'd fucking want to get at it.
Thank
you. Know?
you.
Want to
Oh my-
carb up on that puss, dude. Come on. You don't think that people would want to?
Yeah. Well, cool, Theo.
You wearing shampoo?
No, I'm wearing Gucci Flora.
Oh, whoa, a showboater, huh? I was just hoping you had a little bit of Garnier Fructus in there. I get up in that. I think my first love, I was in love with my buddy's mom, actually, dude, and I used to sneak over into their hamper. This is kind of crazy, and huff them cups, bro. She had this big Brazilian. I'd hide and fucking huff them cups, daddy, and just smell as hard as I could, man, until my freaking lungs almost blew out. Hotel, first of all, which put you out of my fucking dating class. I like a motel, you know what I'm saying? I like thin windows, you know what I'm talking about? I like it when a truck goes by, you fucking know what type of truck it was just from the fucking Morse code of that window rattle. You know, I like that thing. I like a couple of fucking flies in the room, you know? I feel like come in, you already have roommates, you just don't know where they are. You know what I'm saying? I like that fucking just dirty shithole.
It's amazing. I'm not totally sure how it comes together, like
there's no plan,
what
nothing.
the pomade situation is, if anything. Like I'm so curious if the dry shampoo or is there an LA Looks
Dry
gel?
shampoo.
Is this like a hot oil? Is there a
It might be 05
Is there
thing.
a glue gun involved? I'm not sure.
Oh, it's all, but the back is all done at Michael's Crafts.
There is a very mysterious process involved in it. Like, can people touch it?
Yo,
Yeah.
It's petable, dude, and so many fucking raccoons come out when I'm out in my yard. I'm not even joking, dude. So
They're like,
many.
Dad?
Oh yeah. We just grew up in our house, but my dad was always just resting everywhere. His friends would come over and they would rest.
Hey, you want to come over and rest?
Yeah, so you don't get to play.
Oh,
you don't get
dude.
to any like throwing the ball around kind of stuff with Dad.
I remember we come home, my mom she'd be like, "You need to go spend time with your dad." I'm like, "Why?" She'd be like, "Cause he's gonna die." And we'd be like, "Well, fine then. I hope he does die." But that's when you were a kid. You know any better. Fine. I'm gonna go in there and yell. I'm gonna scare him, Mom. We're gonna kill him. Oh Lord. But we go in there and he was just resting. So we literally just we'd warm our hands over him like he was a fire. But she was always like, "Go spend time by him," you know.
Time by.
Did he smell like old person?
No, he wore actually a lot of cologne. This when Old Spice had that cologne out,
Yeah.
you know, before they
All
went
the
all
old guys wear
deodorant.
that.
Yeah.
Before Old Spice trying to act like it was just for under your arms. This is when it was when it had a full body splash.
I remember that.
Yeah, you do remember that.
Daddy had it.
And it smelled good,
And
didn't it?
Canoe.
Or Brute.
Remember Canoe?
You remember Brute?
Yeah. All brute.
Brute by Fabergé.
Dang.
Yeah.
Who makes the eggs? You know they make them eggs. They make eggs, man. I'll take an omelet with that smell on it. You're tall, too. It's not fun trying to fuck a tall girlie, honestly.
Oh no. Really?
I mean, I come in, I'm that fucking Polish bad boy. I roll in at 6 feet, you know. I'm that Polish Nicaraguan, I roll in at that basic height. And so, and it's hard. It's definitely, you have to have a little bit more of a plan. You got to really want to fuck a tall girl. Oh, wow. Bobby met this girl probably online, you know, because that's the only reason I thought that. I thought that he must have met her online, or he got I don't want to say a Postmates or something, but he got a person you showed up, you know, hella lucky off a burrito. That's what I was thinking. And
hooking up with one of these guys, and I'm like, you idiot. You get to hook up with me right now? I don't do this all the time. I don't hook up.
Yeah.
And I was feeling so great that night. And it was such a fun night that I was like, I deserve this. I deserve to get fingered tonight. And so
I'm taking him behind the bowling alley tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Break out the fucking buckets of grass in the distance. Let's fuck, you know? Let's party, you know? Fire
Get your
away.
rocks ready.
Fire away. It was just, but I remember at certain areas, they just had so many bees. They're like I want to say tens of thousands of bees.
Yeah.
And,
but you guys were events canceled because of bees.
oh, I would say kickball games early. Lunches ended early.
No way.
One kid been up his nose, and
And that
That's
was
not
horrible. And they had to get this is before I think they had the EpiPens or whatever.
Oh, so this kid was allergic too?
Yeah. I don't know if he's allergic, but he was one of those kids who their skin was real clear looking. You know, those kind of premature baby kind of.
Translucent,
Yeah, that
like-
trans kid. Or lucent kid. I don't know what they call it. So they got,
Well, I feel like I'm falling in love, and I wanted to know how tall you were because I feel like I tower over you in these stilettos.
Okay, you can call them stilettos if you want. I call them working heels. I am a healthy 6'1".
Oh, nice.
Recently been tested, totally chill on the up and up.
Oh, well done.
room one night with two, not rats, it's like the limousine of rats.
Oh.
And I had to share a room one night with two of those.
No. Wait, has he said that before?
I haven't heard it.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Limousine of rat before? That is so fucking funny.
You know, ferrets urine others'
funny.
backs.
That's you are truly.
No, you are my
You know that
essay. I'm just going to say essay. I'm not going to say.
you
stare
are
at 'em.
funny, and I can't let the limousine of rats, a ferret, go.
If
That
that's
is-
the funniest thing we've said, so then we are not doing well.
What,
I'll
are you
say that.
kidding me?
You're doing great. I think you look great.
No, I think that is the thing, and I'm fine saying that's the funniest thing I've ever been a part of ever. Oh man, that's so funny.
So what happened to me one time was I got this bass fishing tournament, right? And I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, oh, just pee over the side of the boat. And now I'm too embarrassed to tell these guys that I have to do more than pee, right? So literally, they're like, well, stop in the boat. So now I'm in like an argument with these guys, right? So then I had to hang off the side of this boat and perform excrement at the same time. I've never shit that close to a gas-powered motor in my entire life as I had that day, literally hanging onto the side of a boat. They're like, why didn't you just say something? Like, I was just ashamed, I guess, or embarrassed.
The couple sleeping together, because some people don't sleep together because they snore or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about people in New Jersey. Up there. The women snore too. Dang. Yeah, you're like, God, is my wife or is this a refinery I'm laying next to? You know? The best joke I ever heard, some guy said, I don't even know who said it. He said, when I masturbate these days, it looks like two white guys getting out of a submarine.
Hunt for the Red October.
And that was the best joke ever. A fascinator's a hat.
All the fat, like the ones you wear to the wedding.
He sounds like a gay superhero, kind of. That's how I feel. Oh, shit. And it's just a dude that shows up and it's like, he doesn't have any specific powers like any of the other superheroes. He's just like more like exciting. He's like, oh, shit, there's Fascinator, right, or whatever. They look a little bit more gift wrapped over there. Here, if it's hats and gloves, it's burglary usually. So it's just,
Spas are a little bit different, the Asian women.
and I don't like those kind of places. I'll say that. I'll walk into one of those salons or whatever. I say, if anybody jerks me off, I'm jerking them off. That's what I tell them. No homo.
We
Either.
had
I'm
some-
just
we
saying,
went-
but you know what I'm saying? I put the pressure on everybody in the bill.
So everyone knows what you're going into.
Don't
in
jerk
there.
me off. If somebody tries to even sneak up on me and jerk me off,
These girls would sleep in there. They would sleep on the bed at
they
night when it
sleep and then they
closed.
wake up and jerk. That's the problem. And then also, like, all the sex toys came out, and you're like, well, we can't even.
Oh,
what are
shit.
we doing? My nuts are powered by a battery powered by the Lord or whatever. Like, I can't compete with these.
Not the same as having an intimate relationship.
No,
with
but it's also
affection.
threatening, you know? It's like you hear some in the other room and it sounds like it should have a fan belt on it. It's like some of these, it's like, it's just.
But that's how you gotta up the role play. You gotta up the role play.
Oh, I'll take that broad to damn, what is it called where they fight at night and you eat food in the stands?
Medieval times.
Medieval times.
I will take that lady to medieval times if she needs a little bit of pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take her to night at medieval times where they will get job done. Remind me of like Eminem a little bit. Like kind of like, because you have this, like, he always seems like he has this a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Eminem is real good.
Is that?
It's real good. I like that a lot.
Eminem. Thank you for saying that even if you don't.
When you think about El Chapo, a guy in Colombia as well.
His wife online one time.
Did you? El
Accident.
Chapo's
Yeah,
wife?
it was an accident.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it wasn't an accident. I thought he was deceased. He's not.
Oh, so you're probably gonna get killed. Yeah, I really like your
Sad.
stuff.
Awesome.
Sad.
That's feelings go fast these days, man. If a man took you on a sailboat, would that be like, is that a romantic endeavor to you or no?
No, because that's what I do for work.
That's work.
And it's funny because my
But if a man took you to a regular cubicle in an office building, is that romantic?
depends what we didn't.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, huh? The old whale showing up all of a sudden, eh? I got stuck after the prom. This dude was crying. He borrowed his mom's business blazer and had the shoulder pads in. But he's like, everybody says I look like Damon Wayans and I want to have my own life. And I was like, motherfucker, you don't look anything like Damon Wayans.
Is he hot?
Oh, no, he was kind of like tan or whatever.
Wear that. You bought it.
Oh, he
specially.
loved Yeah, he looked nuts.
Was he balding? Like, what was the problem?
And he seemed kind of black sometimes just for fun.
An airplane will
Yeah.
give any man an erection.
Really?
Oh, please. It kind of turns me on a little bit.
Really? Why?
I think Cialis still kind of in
Do
me.
you guys
I'm down to
see
2
that?
milligrams,
That's
but still.
bad.
God.
This
Do
is
both of them at the same time.
This is bumming me out because this is my shirt. My do you have a shirt
God,
that's
I
like
feel like I'm on an airplane right now suddenly, dude.
you feel trapped by
Oh
me?
no. I just feel like
No, but like
Yeah, and right now I'm like I think I'm 77 days off of pornography. I've had sexual activities, but I haven't. I don't know what they say in your country. Topping off the
Wanking.
Okay, wanking or whatever. Yeah. Thinking of the queen or whatever they say. I don't know what they say. Queen takes rook or whatever. That's like a chess move, but yeah. So that I don't want to sing them because I don't want people to think I'm that weird anymore.
Which ones do you know?
Any of the sad shit I was there for.
Damn, I gotta send you a playlist.
Yeah, dude, do not do it. I'm already on pills and shit, man. I don't want to fucking. I don't want this to be how it ends, My buddy, his dad was kind of like, he didn't know a lot about gays or anything. He didn't believe it, right? So sometimes I'd go outside and get high with his son. I would come back in early, right? And I would tell the dad, I'd be like, we were outside and some of the guys had their shirts off and they were just, I don't know, Mr. Mike, they were being kind of crazy, I felt like, or strange. Always been queering around and I am laughing so hard because I made that moment happen, Insane. I feel like. I mean, I think I gave the wrong answer then because I just that's crazy.
I'm going to pour their heart out.
I'll pour it out. Dude, I'll pour it out into a damn dog bowl for you.
I need to know all your innards, everything about it.
Do you have a family? You have a family or no? What, husband, children?
No.
No.
I don't think you could.
Well, kids will probably miss their mother too.
Well, depending on how close they are to either parent.
That's true. And depending on what age they are too.
Yes.
Like if they were a week old.
Be a bit wrong, wouldn't it?
It would be a bit much. Yeah. It would just be wrong to take the breast milk from them. It wouldn't even be. It would just be, mom's running off with the groceries.
Mom's gone to sea.
Yeah.
She's had the baby. Now it's yours to look after.
Oh, yeah. I think all British people are always just writing war letters and stuff. That's how I kind of always envision.
That's what my husband does all day.
Of course, yeah. And even Paddington Bear, their bear has a coat. He's not even, our bears are naked. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's the way to do it, but if you bring up an American teddy bear real quick. Let me see this topless bastard. Yeah, now some of these are obviously some pretty right-wing.
Now that high def, I was at someone's house the other day and they were showing like some commercial.
Who, a rich?
It was not a rich person. It was David Spade. I'm wrong. He's right.
Who actually I got to talk to on the phone the other day for the first time.
The best.
Who just talked me into being in Bad Baby's music video. You know that Cash Me Outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, look, she's the new Madonna. Well, I'll be working for her in 10 years. I was like, yeah, she's the new Laurel Wilder.
Think of a newborn baby. It can't do anything. And in 18 months.
It's ridiculous, really. If you look like this is ridiculous, Like you would never draft one on your fantasy team ever, it's bad. But anyway, go on.
My instinct is to hop out of bed, start smoking and drinking.
Yeah, huh?
And
throw a fucking javelin at a neighbor.
No, I don't want to hurt nobody.
Well, I don't want to hit him, but I want to fucking let him know I'm still at the door.
If you were willing to, because he doesn't eat ass at all, and I love certain things that he does. If you were inclined to do stuff he wouldn't, or fill some holes, I might consider cohabitation.
Oh, wow. I guess I better practice the brown cow work at home.
I don't love it all the time, but 3 times a year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean holidays. Oh, that's
holidays, yeah.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer showed up at the Improv or something and he was like sweating and he was all red. And I was like, yo, what's going on, homie? I just drank 2 bottles of soy sauce.
Yeah, still sober. Yeah. I mean, he switched condiments, but Bert.
I just drank 2 bottles.
I just dipped the whole can of wasabi.
Wait a second. He's like, no, the show wrapped 6 months ago. I just do it now. It's just kind of my thing.
Bathing instead of showering actually gives you oxytocin because you're enveloped in warmth. It's kind of like a hug.
I almost feel like a baby, kind of.
Do you think this is the reason that you sleep with the air conditioning on so high and so that you're wrapped up in lots of
Well, yeah, I'm definitely a very tall baby. I think,
Yeah, I think so.
Like if you saw a baby smoking or drinking coffee, you'd be like, God, this baby.
In a bad way.
God, this baby needs some. Because what are you? You are
pretty inbred.
Nope, no, no judgment for me. Have you seen that video of that baby? He's like breastfeeding and he orders another tit or whatever.
Oh my God. I haven't seen that, but that's classic.
It's the most Irish shit. It's like orders around for everybody in the room or something. It's they're reading it like a family thing or whatever, like a birthday or whatever.
I don't know. I don't have statistics on this, but it's also like race. Everyone had interracial fans and relationships and stuff. It was like there was actually way less racism.
Beige power, that's my motto. because it's all gonna we're headed to
Tote
beige.
power.
We're headed quickly to beige,
Sure.
And so that's where I'm trying to be at the finish line. I mean, I think everybody's just gonna be so diverse soon.
We don't really wear a lot of clothes in America in general, and especially as you come down to the South.
Oh yeah, because you would, if you see some people cooking some of the stuff I've seen them cook, you would call the police in some communities, But in other communities, you're just sharpening your silverware. So yeah, I agree that we need each other to build our oxytocin up.
Yeah.
Dude, we got to get more oxytocin going.
Well, laughter creates. So you're spreading oxytocin. That's crazy.
Sweet. Maybe I'll take a hit of it next time we do next time we record.
I don't think you need to. That's quite insulting to me.
Oh, sorry. I'll let you take the hit then. You're going to need it. I'll tell you, dude. Yeah. You look at me, you're going to need some oxytocin, man. Oh, I got a fucking cyber.
You thought that nobody would recognize you in that?
I didn't think it was that big a deal. At first, when you would drive down the street, there were people cheering. People had American flags. There were Mexican people out there. Ole, ole, ole. And you were just driving, but really they had like, we are the champions. It was like gay people. People were coming out of the closet in front of
girls flashing titties.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was just a lot going on,
Who is this, by the way?
This is Chris.
Oh, I couldn't see from this angle.
People sometimes, first of all, it's not Donald Trump. It's
I
not
know. I
me.
saw this and I was
it looks like me.
Way to bury it. If you have a huge Donald Trump portrait, could you have given
Not
me
at all. I wouldn't have that in
that.
here.
You should give that to Spade.
But yeah, maybe he'll come one day. And
yeah, you should.
I thought Joe Dirt was a documentary, dude, when I first saw it young. So I remember thinking it was like all about orphans and people getting left at the Grand Canyon and shit.
I mean, at some point, I'm sure, but is there ever going to be a point where you're not touring? Though?
And then you bring your family on tour and then they got to help out.
Yeah.
And your wife's selling merch or whatever and calling you an asshole outside of a fucking Waffle House or something somewhere. And you're like, yeah,
that's what
I am an asshole. I mean, I think you got to, hope for the best, So
I got to wear the Tom Fords on stage. Cool.
They look kind of like Wacky Onassis.
Wacky Onassis is genius.
I think it was easy, but thank you.
It's so mean.
'Cause I could also see you riding in a car with some guy who gets his head blown off. I'm saying? If the thought was she had something to do, I'm sure.
Oh God, that's so funny.
I've never ever pictured you in a sexual way, like because when I meet anyone.
Thank you.
When I look at everyone,
picture me doing it.
I picture you fishing.
Somebody told me the other day that I remind them of Lieutenant Dan, but if he still had legs. That's what somebody said.
Wait, Lieutenant Dan was hot. Even on a wheelchair, I would have.
The execution rests. Once I started growing my hair, first of all, because people were like, oh, people don't like gay people where you're from. And I was like, we've been wearing women's haircuts since I was a kid. Okay? You cannot imagine.
We've been cross-dressing forever.
Dude, you know how many lesbians I fucking sat next to and got my hair? Countless, dude. At least
amazing. 9. Like, can people touch it? Yeah.
It's petable, dude. And so many fucking raccoons come out when I'm outside in my yard. I'm not even joking, dude. So
They're
many.
Like, Dad?
Oh, yeah. For one time, I went to South Africa one time and we were swimming with sharks, right? And it was just like out in the cages, And he was furious, dude. I've never seen anything so mad. I've seen maybe a buddy of mine's mom got that fucking mad one time. But other than that, I've never seen anybody get that mad. It felt like I was so scared I couldn't feel. Like my feelings, whatever those were that are in your feet and your fingers, my feelings are like, fuck you. You can put your hand out there. We're staying way up in your elbow.
You mentally cut off.
Feelings are like, fuck, I'm out.
I've gotten a Lady of the Night or whatever they're called, a mystical.
Yeah, just one
pussy
time.
or whatever. I don't know what they
A mystical puss.
in Amsterdam, right? Where people go.
Oh yeah. That's like the pride,
the
Mecca of horse.
Oh, here was the funny part. My buddy and I, both of us acted like we weren't going to go there. So we both went off cells.
Separate rooms. Like, all right, man.
And then saw each other there. We're like,
that's tough. That's when you embrace it.
One thing that's kind of fun about fire departments, I'll say, is you can walk by and see the guys right there sometimes, right by the truck.
Yeah, it's not like walking into a police station. Prisoners inside and there's fire on.
It's true, it's different.
Can't be as open and welcoming.
Yeah, at a
as the
fire, there's just a crock pot full of freaking ballpark Franks going on. So it's a different. Now they'll guard those with their life. Some of those.
An atmosphere, yeah.
And there's the one guy that's like afraid to slide down the pole. He's like, he just waits till everybody else goes, and then he just takes the stairs real fast. But none of that's any judgment. These guys are here. No.
Should I get another one?
I'm trying to think. If you're trying to get something, what you thinking about?
I probably shouldn't do a crab again.
Eat it a gusher, dude. If you do,
Think so?
Well, they like them, girl. Get
that
the
was
fucking
a big
Valentine's.
crab. That's fucking crazy.
Oh.
You can walk that thing.
I'll fucking watch one of them bitches eat a nerd rope. I don't give a fuck, dog.
Next time I see you, I'm gonna bring you a crab.
I'll Twizzler to a dolphin. No, do not bring me a damn crab, dude. Do you feel like there's any attraction between them?
I personally don't think so.
Can you play that sound right here? Do we have any sad sounds queued up?
Because you feel more like family.
Yeah.
Louisiana's not.
Yeah. That's what Bobby always says. So
no matter what I did, I couldn't get my mum's attention. So women must be so far away, I won't be able to get their attention.
Yeah, and then if one did, I would I would be overbearing kind of sometimes. You learn all that kind of stuff the hard way. Then if a girl looks at you one time, or even if she's just taking her garbage out or whatever, and you're hiding in the bushes or whatever, even if she looks over, you're like, damn, this might be something real. I remember I worked on this farm, and after it would rain, we had this big guy, and he'd go take his shirt off and lay on the cement after it would rain.
To cool down?
I don't know what was wrong, but we'd go smoke and watch him lay there. It was beautiful. I mean, it was just, it was a different, it was probably semi-erotic. So I bet if you were a man and you were into some real man stuff and you watch that video, two younger guys watching a big fella lay there with his shirt off, I bet it's probably erotic for them.
Like I've seen a clip of someone years ago that was chastising Tucker Carlson.
But he was with his children?
He was with his children.
That's so bizarre because then the kid is witnessing, and the kid is like, what's even going on?
Right.
Yeah, he's like, I thought my dad sold nicotine pouches. He's a
I make breakfast, do laundry. You know what I mean? So if someone comes up and they start screaming, they're likely to join in. Yeah.
And also, I live in Tim Allen's old house. Not like a recent one, like before Home Improvement,
You're a
like
ghost.
some crazy man. It's not like some crazy mansion. And I see him one day at Starbucks, and I said,
hey man, the handle on that one toilet's kind of loose. How do you deal with that?
He's like, is the pool still overflowing into the living room? And I was like, what? No one told me that shit in inspections.
You're like, I have to pay extra for that now.
Yeah, I've been losing some hair because of stress.
Yeah, it happens. Sucks.
Yeah.
You just go in the sink and you got handfuls.
Yeah, you just wake up and look back and you're like, oh,
On your pillow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Your pillow's got sideburns on it. Your pillow's using a curling iron.
See, it's a mess, yeah.
I get so annoyed. Like, I don't know if
Tell
people
me
are
about it.
telling
Sounds like you guys are having
when
a tough
people
time
are
together.
like, when people are like, we've been, 20 years deep. We're still so in love and we have sex every day. I'm like,
that is disgusting, dude. I'll tell you this: whoever you are, wife, if you freaking try to have sex with me every day, I'm calling the fucking police. I will call the police on you.
Ever heard that song? It's an old song. It's like, you gotta keep them separate. My friend Jeff, he had like anger issues or whatever, and he would just go in his room, he would play that song, and he would just beat the punch holes all in the wall.
That's all he would do.
Every year at Christmas, his parents would get his walls redone for him in the room.
At his family home?
Yeah, at his family home. And then I saw this band one time in Vegas, and I told the lead singer, this is the lead singer of Offspring, and I was like, bro, you are never gonna fucking believe this. And I'll say this is a little girl on the right.
Uh-huh.
In this photo, she looks like Anthony Smith, who is one of the greatest UFC fighters. Bring up a photo of Anthony Smith as well on a separate. I shouldn't say that because she's going to get upset.
Yeah, and she's not the one to upset. So you just be very careful here before she Anthony Smith.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a beautiful family.
I want to know what you thought when you first met me, or even before
I
you
thought
spoke.
you guys met online.
And
My
you were
first
right.
thought.
We did, because I lived an hour away from here. I was in Long Beach. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know the worst thing you thought about me.
I never thought nothing bad. Like, what would I even think that could be bad? Like, you got attacked by or something, or you were in a fight.
So they always had that one kid that went bald way early, and people would use him to buy alcohol.
Yes.
What do you mean he can't bike her? And be like, he's only like he's bald. Damn it. Yeah, he's
Roger.
bald. Like, he rode here on his bicycle. You think a fucking child is bald?
He's a DUI. He already bought the booze. That's why he's on the pill.
Selling the liquor, damn.
I did actually bring you a little tea that's a kind of like calming, nurturing one. So, there's nothing wrong.
You brought me this nice gift, actually. Very sweet. I saw that it's called Fortnum and Mason. It was real fancy in there. Botanical infusion. This looks nice, baby. This little canister. Oh, it's a girl. Yeah, it looks nice. This is very sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I got a girlfriend. I've been seeing this girl. She's good. An adult, bro. These days, look, that's a good qualifications, man.
White and an adult.
Yeah, look, let's take this. I would go any race or ethnicity. I don't, not gender. Yeah, I'd go any race or ethnicity. Yeah, she's white adult. But we'll see, we're figuring it out, man. Somebody told me that there's still slaves in South Carolina, someone told me. Like, are you fucking crazy?
Possibly, but
no. Yeah, dude. No. But it's only because, people, maybe somebody that's hard of hearing and is fucking committed to their job. Yeah. I mean, but nobody's just like signing up anymore.
I remember one time we're walking down the street and this big white dude, I think he was on steroids, bro. And he walked past us and it was me and a couple of my buddies. Oh, he turns around and he's like, one of y'all called me the N-word? And we're like,
Not blind.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Or we could say anything, bro. He fucking decks one of my buddies, right?
Jeez, who is this N-word?
Bro, it did not know. This guy was huge, man.
Wow.
He was on something. Like, he was just unbeatable. You know?
People there didn't even know what Indian people were. They didn't see them in the culture. They didn't see nothing.
Yeah,
they
it
didn't
looks like
understand.
It looks like a black person that they didn't finish the job on or whatever. Kind of, no judgment. But I think it's like, because sometimes you do see that Indian dude, you're like, is this a black dude or an Indian dude? I'm not the best swimmer. I'm usually kind of in the earth section of the, or whatever, The,
What do you mean, like people that can't swim?
Or I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but I would say like, yeah, if they had like a Memphis area of the pool, I think that's kind of where I'm hanging out at, like.
I feel
The guys who were shooting each other, they both shot each other. Biggie shot Tupac, Tupac shot Biggie.
Yeah.
Did they shoot at the same time? How'd that even happen? And here's what
I think it was like a month apart or something, right?
One of them must have shot straight up in the air, then do with a freaking high power with an 80 gauge, dog. Because that's crazy, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
You come in a lot more, I think, Mexican, bro, or fucking beach Slavic.
Beach,
bro. They're fucking Slavs, bro. They're about
Yo, them are wild,
dude,
bro.
they are.
Because they're
ladies.
white?
Yeah.
But they're not.
Oh, dude, you crack them open, dude. There's a couple brothers in there. There's a couple. There's a couple brothers in the ribcage eating nose, bro.
It's like them little Russian, them little Russian dogs.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna get a brown one eventually.
Yeah. Oh, there's Sheldrick. Bro, he's such a sand Christian, isn't he? Doesn't he? When you look at him, he has a very. Well, if you look at Andrew Schultz, where do you feel like he's from? I feel like he has the most ambiguous.
Yeah.
I don't know what ambiguous means.
Jewy, the cheese stash, and that throws you off. Is he an Uber driver? Is he a DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would drive Uber Black though.
Yes.
He'd have probably some pussy in the.
Oh, trunk pussy. That's the best.
Something would be in the trunk was for sale if he were driving Uber Black.
Right.
I remember, I think we went to see 311 a couple times when I was in school. It was always fun. Yeah, we were leaving. I fucking drilled some dude with my car, right? Hit his car.
Oh, I thought you said hit the guy.
No, thank God he was in his car when I hit him. Get out of my car, run up to his window. He goes, dude, I'm so sorry, dude. He was so fucked up. He fucking thought he hit.
Apologize to you.
Bro, these streets are small, dude. And I went and got back in my car and took off.
I remember nobody had fun in my house unless somebody was crying, bro.
Oh, really?
Somebody was eating a piece of meat, you get them to cry, bro. It's hard to swallow meat and cry at the same time because your throat's trying to work both ways, you know?
Yeah, that is a deal.
Oh.
Crying and eating meat. I never even really heard of that.
Oh, be some bad skirt steak in your throat, son. And you start tearing up, bro, you fucking get lost, dude. Straight up bridge to Terabithia in your throat. What else you got here?
We don't have post-mature babies.
He could have gone post if he wanted to. I think he came out early because he was curious.
Going post.
That's fucking
We got to
gangster.
look into that.
Black dudes come out late. I could imagine that. Like, he's supposed to be here on Wednesday, you know? He shows up with two other black dudes. Like, what is going on?
Yo, y'all didn't know they were down here with me? Hey, we were just kicking it, bro.
I stayed at her house for a while, and I used to have this nervous condition. I would urinate in the.
Would put your dick in the sink and pee.
It wouldn't go all the way in, but get up there. This is why I have issues with cats, man, because the cats would get over and they would start peeing in this stuff to combat somebody else being in the neighborhood.
A
you
little
know?
territorial.
Yeah, and they cornered me one time at breakfast, like, you in the sink, dude?
Well, how did
like, why would the cats be peeing in the sink? Because something's peeing in the sink.
It's been like these fucking cats are ruining my sink. I wouldn't have
Terrytown,
thought
shout out Terrytown detectives, bro. And,
TT.
Yeah. Imagine if there's a draft. Dude, we're gonna be basically, it's gonna be a bunch of people hiding with vapes on the front line. Exactly.
The 20-year-olds now? Damn, we're fucked now.
They're all gonna be just like looted fucking TikToks and shit. They're gonna be somebody would drive by and throw dead animal, some veterinarian who was saving money, cutting corners, throw dead animals ditch. So we'd be out there throwing fucking calf vertebrae at each other and shit.
Fun.
And play ball with like a Cossacks of some kind of damn animal.
If your rich PETA comes for you.
Yeah. It's a fucking crime, bro.
Sucks.
That's forensic files, dude. That's American greed, mate.
Dude, it is.
Yeah, go deep, dude. I got a sternum. You know?
Go deep.
It was just different.
And it's just like, you know what I mean? You're going to visit your buddy at his farm or some shit.
It's like people watching animals fuck and they invite you over. So,
everyone's hockey back home and shit.
Yeah, it's more chill.
But
People are getting in the garage or
100%.
whatever. You know, everybody's afraid to beat their wife. That kind of shit.
Exactly.
You know, typical Canadian shit. Dude, I went to dinner with a buddy of mine the other day. Came out of the closet
At dinner?
Yeah, before we even ordered appetizers.
Let me get something in my belly first before I hear that kind of news.
Well, let me get something in my mouth if you've had something in your. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I know. It's like, yeah. Bro, because there was nothing to do, you know. I didn't realize how nervous I would get if somebody was like, I guess like immediately gay in front of me, or like they, you know, it was like a reveal. I don't know if it's called like revealing.
It's called a surprise.
Yeah,
It's a
surprise
surprise.
gays.
Surprise, I'm gay.
Yeah. A lot of Jewish people, it's like, oh, they act like they're so good at everything. And then they are.
You got to realize there's 6% of the got the media, the banks, lawyers, doctors.
But there's a dark side of having a Jewish buddy. One spoon of bad yogurt, and you don't see him for 2 months.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, you give one of an avocado, he's gonna break out into a reaction.
Yeah, you give him fucking a mango, and he breaks out into Christianity. You know.
Yeah,
and then you
exactly.
just got some sand Christian wandering around
Right.
with you.
Not
you
to
know?
mention ice.
Yeah.
Wow. Skittles, even the sour ones, you fucking wake up in the morning, your mouth is all torn up.
Oh,
You're like, what did
yeah.
I do last night?
We used to think we would put one in each cheek, a spree in each cheek, and go to sleep.
Ah, that sounds like
and just see if God wanted us to be alive, dude. Yeah, we didn't know. And then purple out of this side, dude, just spree, just coming out the side. Yeah.
Looks like you OD'd.
It's a horrible looked like a gay vampire that had overdosed, bro. Not doing real well.
You want to kill babies?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
You want to kill them until they're up to 2 years old.
they're up to 2?
That's the latest ruling I heard. You can kill them until they're up to 2.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's
the year after pill. It's like, what the fuck is on? When is it in? 7 year after pill?
How well behaved on a plane, though.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
You break a couple of those in the fucking hand?
Help the kid. Doing a lot of crying on this flight. Yeah, one time defecating, I was in Cancun, and some girl, this was during spring break, came in, just did sex on me right there.
When you were shitting?
In the bathroom, yeah.
That's like a Blumpkin, no?
I don't know. I don't know where
Wow.
she's
They're
from.
just like riding you or some shit?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty legendary story.
A lot, man.
Yeah. In them was probably kind of weird.
Because I felt like it was like a setup. I'm like, nobody would do this, you know? So it feels like you're like getting set up for something, you know? My uncle used to get the hiccups if somebody was gay around him.
Right, yeah, you get congested.
Well, he just couldn't handle it. I think there was something inside of him.
The Lord, maybe.
And you'd see him start to fucking kind of bubble up a little. Fucking like he was made out of champagne, you know, just... You know, dude, here's the crazy part though, dude. Years later, it's just he started getting around his son, and then he started fucking losing his mind. He thought his son was gay.
He wasn't.
We don't know.
If you're doing that with someone you can't stand,
So up it out there. Some ladies in her car all night eating chips and everything, drinking big sodas, bro. Fuck that. Dude, this lady in our neighborhood, bro, she said she lived by us, but she would just park out there and drink big sodas in her car. Straight out of a 2-liter, dude. No straw, nothing. Home, bro.
That is aggressive.
She was aggressive, man. And she used to also deliver cookies for a while, but she got laid off from there. Anyway.
Well, I'm not getting this from online. I'm getting this from thousands of people I met from New Jersey. You guys like wrestling, Bon Jovi,
Meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh yeah, all that
and
stuff.
little
Good
Parmesan.
feet, good food, things you could pick up with your hand and fucking put in your mouth.
I eat fucking everything with my hands. I don't
Yeah.
use forks. Fucking
People
just eat a steak with my hands.
Oh, you fucking wrist forks, dog. You ever, bro? I used to work with this dude, Ronnie, right? And he had some kind of, I don't know, he was impaired or something, but he couldn't swallow, right? So we would do yard work together. And so whenever, like, he'd, get thirsty, you'd have to fucking give him the water and then kind of like, he'd have to like kind of maneuver him more, Sometimes we'd fucking put that hose in him, bro, and fucking forget about it. We sent a game of pool or something, and that dude's over there fucking halfway to heaven, bro, drowning out, bro.
And I'm sure with a lot of your fans, these guys want to get their money's worth. They probably, people are probably trying to buy your sweat backstage. I mean, I can't even imagine. Especially a lot of Italian men are low-key Liberace's. I feel like not gay side, but everything else. The flashy silks, the extra sweat glands. I feel like they got a lot going on back there.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra sweat glands in the Italian culture.
It was a wild
I've
night.
only had butt sex one time when I was a youth.
Yeah.
And this was that's how I lost my virginity.
Butt sex.
Yeah. By a bowling. Actually, Tiffany Lane's bowling alley.
House of Tiffany Lane's.
Oh,
that's
dude.
a plug.
Picking up splits out back.
Hey!
And people were throwing.
We're butt fucking?
Yeah. But kids were throwing rocks at us. It was very Middle Eastern.
Yeah, maybe because you were in the wrong hole. They're trying to help
They
you
couldn't
out.
have known from that far away.
You never.
Well, maybe they could have.
You see a lot of celebs at the golf course that came through, or no? Was
Actually,
it not
we
that kind
met.
of place?
No, actually, yeah. Will and then Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah, was she pretty?
She was smoking, skirt and shit too.
Oh, I always had more semen in my body than I did. Like when I was growing up, they had a thing vajipping for a while. Girls would put LSD in their vagina. Yeah. And go hard. Yeah.
A dick trip. Your dick will go in and get all Burning Man.
Well, that was the thing, yeah. It was like the girl was tripping, then you get in there and get some of the trip. And so it was this real...
I don't mind a trip, but I don't want it through my dickhole. That's a weird buzz.
That's a wild.
Yeah, that's a wild entrance.
That's a fraud.
Yeah, holy hell.
You got to admit that we need more Mexican people in the NBA, though. You got to admit that. Like, you got to admit
Yeah. No, the quota of Mexicans in the NBA is a lot.
I don't know if your Mexican guys play basketball or not, but it's...
No, I haven't seen a lot. Why is it?
It's 30 on 30 with a soccer ball, you know? And every shot is an 11-pointer. But we just need,
You know, I grew up in a kind of not an inbreeding district, but I grew up in certainly the stray animal belt and the inbreeding belt, kind of they run across some of the same planes in America.
Okay.
You know, people start getting smaller over time in the area and that's when you knew okay, people need to start walking farther or driving farther for a sec. The kettle was getting a little warm, you know? When somebody'd have a baby and they could just put it on a key ring or whatever, it was that thing's too small, you know? They should have a little bit of native versus white, do it over, you know? Yes, do something, or at least a small field battle. You know, when I was growing up, we'd go to the CWRs out there, Civil War reenactments, and we'd get out there and somebody's daddy would be in it, you know, and there'd always be some fucking chicks out there trying to fucking smash some of the generals and shit.
Ow.
Get out there, people are eating, somebody's got a horn, somebody's fucking coming out there in the distance drinking Dr. Pepper, bro. God, I miss it. Oh, yeah, that great joke about people coming over the border that they should have to go through
American Ninja Warrior course. Yeah. I want him in here. I want to see him work a little bit.
Yeah, bro, you gotta fucking, we want the bet. So, and then also you can have rich people bet on it, in the distance.
Use that money.
And use that money.
When Europeans came over for Ellis Island, you had to be able to do 10 push-ups, otherwise they wouldn't let you in. They turn you back around.
Yeah, now you can show up with asthma and we'll give you a fucking free wheelchair.
A lot of people from your area, I know a lot of those guys are into wrestling in their backyards and shit like that, and
my area.
Yeah.
Wrestling in yards.
Yeah, I feel like Chicago, it's people wrestling in their back, do backyard wrestling in Springsteen.
No, that's not. No, we didn't do it. I didn't live in that area.
Yeah.
I'm from Wisconsin. We had a lot of that.
So. Oh, there you go.
Very close.
Maybe up north in Wisconsin.
Might be a little off base.
They were diving off the roof.
Yeah, there's a guy who always sends me snaps of him doing cocaine in Scotland all the time.
That's what's up. I get cocaine
all the time. And then they just stopped abruptly. So I hope that guy honestly is doing okay.
Yeah. There could be a horrible.
Yeah, Jotty, I think was the guy's name, and I hope he's doing all right. Because they suddenly stopped it, and he was doing a lot. A lot. It took, some of the snaps were long. So.
Well, it's a crazy thing when they bury you. Some people, they have to break. They're to save money. They're we can break your arms and legs,
right,
and move them closer to your body so you have a little less square footage. And I'm just fucking throw me in a dump truck. Don't fucking. Don't sit there and break I don't want some guy in a basement of a YMCA at night breaking my fucking bones to save $85.
Spend the extra 85.
That was one of the merch lines, right?
Yeah, full send. That's something that I don't know if we invented it, but we kind of coined it.
Yeah, I was at a funeral one time and the kids, it was a 22-year-old dude who's getting buried, and his stepdad was send him.
Sent it?
Yeah. I was damn, bro.
The funeral was probably lit.
I was turn up, dude.
And then that's why ladies gravitate to some ill-dressed, ill-fitting weirdo because they're he owns it.
The guy's a tire jack as a hat, but he owns it.
He's it, baby. That guy's got a yarmulke on, but he owns it.
But he owns it,
yeah.
Dude. That hair wallet, that's what I used to call it.
You never know what's going to come at you. You know?
Oh, definitely, dude. You never know if anybody's going to show up and they're just going to be covered in drywall and you got to defeat them. It could happen, man.
You got to be prepared for drywall.
Drywall's a gateway drug, man. I've always said. If somebody's doing drywall, it's not long till they're doing pills usually or something, some kind of uppers. You ever notice that time?
I'm clean now. The only thing I mess with is sparkling water. Yeah.
There you go.
Cool if I pop liquid death?
Crack it open, man. Let's die together.
When I cry,
take me through some of that.
It's
where does it start? Does it start in the face? Does it start in the...
It comes from the feet.
Oh,
it's a swell
from the roots, huh? Oh, you'll see Spurs showing up, parking outside of his house. This thing is really picking up footage in his leg.
I think everybody needs a good cry every once in a while just to wash it out.
Oh,
you know?
Dude, half this podcast is based on tears, dude. This podcast is built on brackish face water. It's bad. Yeah, I remember I've told this story before, but I had the first kid I ever met that had a stutter. I thought it was the best thing I'd ever heard. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Who's this magic man?
Right.
You know?
It's free entertainment.
Yeah, who's this freaking early Esto. You know what I'm saying?
This Oakenfold over here. Yeah.
Low numbers compared to, you know, a lot of the people out there that have in the millions. And no, it's
like Ariana Grande. She has 70 or 80 million. Yeah. And Pete Davidson, it's starting to look like her mood ring. I feel like what mood she's in, that's what color he dyes his hair. You notice that? That's what I'm feeling like. I've seen a guy have 4 different hair colors. I feel like it's red when it's in a month too. They dye it red on Pete. It's that much.
It's like, I come from New York, which is a taker city. It's like, how can I fuck you over? How can I swindle you? How can I get you? In a second,
Swindler's List, bro. You seen
Swindler's List, bro. Yeah.
It's fucking Manhattan.
But I believe we're headed to a surveillance state.
That happened like a long time ago.
That's how I think it ends. Blacks versus drones, dude.
What?
People are wondering, how does this?
Where do Indian people fit in this? Are we running? We're just running the door. Okay, the right. Where do the Indians fit in?
Look, we need Kyrie Irving to move over to the.
You just. Does he play basketball?
No, I mean, I'm just the cool black guy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Wow, launch a freaking beverage in your own country. That's so.
Yeah. Been up there or no?
Yeah, dude.
You've done probably a ton, right?
Toronto, best posture in the world. Posture.
Yeah. What? Oh, with people?
Oh, you see people in Toronto? You could barely see them, dude.
I've never noticed that.
Oh, it's a clean line of human.
Damn.
You could barely see them.
It was a taker city. It's like, how can I fuck you over? How can I swindle you? How can I get you? In a second,
Swindler's List, bro. You seen
Swindler's List, bro. Yeah.
It's fucking Manhattan.